From being a naval commander to a politician, having the interests of his people at heart, he decided to leave his comfort zone to serve his people. Day in, day out, the political terrain keeps changing, introducing more complex scenarios in the political circle in Nigeria. It takes someone with a strong willpower to withstand the challenges of representation. Here we have retired Commander Abdul-Aziz Nyako, Senator representing Adamawa Central Zone. Okay, so Senator sir, you are a retired naval commander. What's the idea of leaving military to join politics?
Basically, I drifted into politics around 2010 or thereabout. We were about being promoted to the rank of colonel. But long before that, by 2008, I had started drifting out of the service. So virtually I found myself in politics when we were about being promoted. During that particular promotion bout, I put in for retirement. So at a particular point in time, I felt I could not just continue with the military. It was time to move on and move closer to our people back home.
Since you assumed office as a senator, what were you able to put in place to make sure that the people you are representing are feeling the dividends of democracy?
We've also lobbied heavily for the Gombe, right down from Gombe, right down to, I think it starts from Cham basically, the road from, if I'm right, from Cham, for the road right down to Mobi. We've done this lobbying too. It's in this year's budget. And then these are some of the things that we've done as they relate to budget. In terms of oversight, we visited some of the IDP camps sometime last year, particularly the ones in Maiduguri. We've also visited, I've been to the one in Damari, Yola, several times to see the condition of the IDPs, and that has had impact. But we are now coming up with a new template for oversight that we want to share with the MDA so that we can have a more robust oversight. You understand? So in terms of this last year, or even this year, so to speak, we've done a lot of boreholes. We're also constructing a dam around Karlahi. We also hope to follow up with a dam and around, that's Karlahi and Fofore. We also hope to follow up with a dam around Futa in Gombe. So these are the things that we want to do this year. Then luckily for us, we also have some constituency related, but as last year we got a lot of items from the MDGs. And these had things related to pumping machines and so on. This year again, we've received a few of those items from the Refugee Commission, and we've also now planned for the same thing next year. Luckily for us, this year we also have the SDGs, and in the SDG projects we're allowed to put in about 75 million naira worth of items that we want done. And then we've concentrated this time around on additional pumping machines, sewing machines, and then grinding machines. Locally, these things are very useful back home. Yes, these things empower a lot of people. So this is our target. We've done a lot of that. We've done a lot of seedlings. We usually give people back home seedlings every planting season. In the next 3 weeks or thereabout, we also want to, we'll go back first week of June or thereabout to distribute a lot of seedlings.
Okay, sir. So, what's your concept or style of leadership that suits the people you are representing?
I think for us, my main focus has always been about the grassroots. Grassroots politics is driven primarily by concern for the people at the grassroots, finding ways to get them a lot of relief. Having passion for them, having passion for their welfare, as enshrined in the Constitution. You know that the issue of security and welfare are very paramount when it comes to governance. And for me, this is the fundamental of everything. Oh, you can only be a leader when you're prepared to sacrifice something or when you're prepared to serve your people.
Finally, sir, the journey has just begun in your career as a young politician. What are your plans for the future?
I think my major concern now is fulfilling the promises that we made during the campaign. And most of the promises, if not all, are written in a book that we have, and we are following through to ensure that we fulfill those promises.
Well, there you have it, first-hand from the horse's mouth. Just a brief feature with the Senator. We hope to bring you more editions of this feature. Keep watching.